whisper inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me. He's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force apart. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. Feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Oh, hello there, everyone. I hope you all are well and having a wonderful day, night, whatever it is while you're watching this. So today I come to you with a woman who apparently killed her baby because it was going to grow up to be like Dahmer. And well, friends, here she is right here, Cheyenne Hill. And I had to put a picture of Mr. Jeffrey in there, just because that's his baby. Oh, look how cute. Oh, here we go. An Indiana woman neglected and likely abused her 18-month-old girl to death in a particularly appalling fashion, authorities say. Cheyenne Hill, 33, stands accused of neglect of a dependent resulting in death, according to the Lawrence County Sheriff's Department. The final days of the child's short life are relayed in a shockingly detailed probable cause affidavit filed late last month and obtained by Law and Crime. Hill was arrested and formally charged on Tuesday. And I just want you to know that the rest of the presentation is a trigger warning. Just like the screen says, content warning, references to extreme child abuse follows. An investigation begins near death. The investigation began on November 23, 2022. That day, the 18-month-old was airlifted from IU Health Hospital, Bedford, to a children's hospital because she suffered a brain bleed, a broken collarbone, and bruises on her head and face. Pictures of the girl prior to being transported to Indianapolis revealed a swollen and deformed head and bruising on her forehead and the left and right sides of her face, a detective wrote. Red, brownish marks were observable underneath both eyes. Poor baby. The same caseworker who called law enforcement also reported that two Department of Child Services tips had been left anonymously about Hill in the days leading up to the initial hospital visit, reporting about possible drug use and almost certain child abuse. The second call came the same day the child was taken to the hospital, the affidavit says. The caller reported that the girl had what appeared to be three finger marks on one side of her face and the other one on the other side. Hill later told her that the first warning signs came at around 3:40 a.m. that day when she noticed swelling on her daughter's forehead had returned, according to the affidavit. Hill said at around 8 that day she woke up surprised the girl was sleeping that late and was not whining. According to the affidavit, at around 8:40 a.m., Hill said she tried several times to wake her daughter up with no success before she left for work at 9:30 a.m. Roughly 90 minutes later, the toddler was at the hospital. Warning signs and brutal last days. Laser told police the warning signs came quite a bit earlier. On November 15, 2022, the babysitter said she noticed a large goose egg on the girl's forehead, according to the affidavit. After raising the issue, the babysitter said Hill allegedly told her she had already consulted a doctor and that it would subside in 5 days or so. Under no circumstances are you to call an ambulance or take her in yourself, Hill allegedly told her daughter's babysitter on November 15, 2022. I will make the decision. That is my child. The babysitter came back on November 16th, 17th, and 22nd of that year, the affidavit says, and she says she noticed more injuries and again raised the issue of medical care. The baby reported during this time frame the girl's personality seemed to change, that she seemed clingy, wanting to be close to her and did not want to do anything by herself, the affidavit reads. The babysitter reported when she babysat the girl on November 22nd, 2022, the swelling was back. On November 22, a child protection nurse at Raleigh's Children's Hospital issued a report that said the child's combination of injury is most characteristic with inflicted injury and child abuse, and that neither accidental injuries nor any other prior medical condition could account for what happened to the girl. On November 2022, in an interview with a representative for a donor network, Hill allegedly described her daughter as not a nice kid and said that she believed her child would have been the next Jeffrey Dahmer because something wasn't right with her. The girl died the next day. On November 23, 2022, a child protection nurse came at Raleigh's Children's Hospital, issued a report. I just read that. Mhm. Sorry, it went back, not forward. An appalling history. The probable cause affidavit contains numerous instances in which the defendant allegedly expressed extreme disdain for her daughter. The document also cites multiple witnesses attesting to cruel behavior and signs of child abuse. On October 7, 2022, Hill allegedly sent her boyfriend Cameron Philemon a message that reads, "She was effing terrible last night when we came back. I wouldn't stop crying. I wanted to throw her." In his interview with police, Fleming, married to another woman, said Hill would throw food on the floor for her daughter to eat. The defendant called it free roaming, Fleming told police. His wife shared a similar story, saying she saw Hill toss donuts on the floor for the girl to eat and explaining that her daughter free ranges or free roams. On October 13, 2022, Hill allegedly sent Fleming the following message: "Let me get this A to bed." On November 13, 2022, another person who lives in the same apartment building and who knows Fleming noticed that the girl had black eyes and that her hair was falling out, the affidavit said. On November 21st, 2022, Hill allegedly told a coworker she used to be beautiful and now she's ugly. On December 7th, 2022, an investigating officer asked Hill why she went to work the day her daughter wouldn't wake up. The detective provided the following summary of their conversation. Police allege the neglect and abuse began at the latest in October 2022 and continued up until the young girl's death. Thanks for watching with me. Hit that. I really appreciate watching with me. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, wherever it is where you're watching from. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and pimp me